Where are we going?
Binky's house.
Yay! What are we gonna see?
Three-wheeler.
And what else?
Four-wheelers.
Oh man, let's go! All right, we made our way back again to Mr. Binky Tapscott's Forever ATC. What a beautiful drive, a beautiful day. And you can notice the corn from last time we were here. Let's see how good our editing skills is. We'll put a picture from before in right here. Corn is looking really good. There's no racing going on today, so I'm not sure there's going to be a huge attendance, which is good. We can get a little bit more time uninterrupted to check things out. What a beautiful drive coming into here. You see his castle of a house. Blakely said was I going into fish pond today with the three-wheeler and the nine-wheeler, but no, I'm not. There are the buildings over there in the background. We'll be here in just a minute. All right, the main reason for riding up today, not that I don't like coming up and seeing Binky and his collection every time, but we had to pick our racks up. And these are our 70 series Honda racks. Amazing job, and I'll drop in the information, or if you need any information about them, I can definitely get you set up, because here soon these will be being produced and actually for sale. But I also have this literature scrolling information on a disc that I'll be able to print off and display just the same. And I'm sorry the lights in here kind of shadow this, because it doesn't look as good on camera. Every time I watch back on my video, it doesn't look as good on camera as it does in person, but just all the literature and information of each year along the way. And of course the ATC 90 lineup. I showed you guys a little bit. Of course there's a blue like me and Brady did, the green, the red. Last time I left here with a red. Haven't shown you guys one of these yet, but that is the other green color. And the 74, which now we had none, and I think we got 4. But can't have too many of those, especially with the bubble tires. Look at the condition of these things, guys. That's what you want to find. Pilot, Odysseys. I heard Blakely over there somewhere, but just take this in, guys. I'm zoomed back as far as I can zoom back. So just look down that line right there. So freaking cool. And then obviously some of the most rare right here at the beginning of this lineup of big reds. I know a lot of y'all will never be able to come see this in person, so hopefully these videos, you can spend hours in here going through each one, and we might come up here one day. Kind of got an open invitation with Binky to come anytime we want to, but we just don't have the time to do that. But we very well may do that one day. Come up here with AJ and Christian and do a full edited video with him walking through. Here's a little tear down and cleanup area.
Hey, give me up. Daddy.
Yes, yes. All right. I got my little, hold on. Got my little favorite helper here that loves Binky. What's that? We do have the blue ones. Yeah, they're at work already because they're in the ready for the display. Yeah, so many come and go, Brady can't even keep track. But we do have in our collection, we've got the black and gold, both years. we do have, yeah, we don't have that one, but we do have the 200, a 125, still need a 175.
You really need to get this one, don't you?
No, we don't need one of those. We do need a yellow zinger. We've got all the colors of the three-wheelers, but do not have the yellow four-wheeler.
We didn't bring a big enough trailer.
We did not bring a big enough trailer.
You can't find nothing today. I know you're sad.
Who said that? So the KLT here, this is similar to the one we'll be sending to SEMA with the color scheme, obviously. That's why, because it matches up with the truck color scheme. I think he's got one here. There's the Ducksters, the police. That's a similar pattern and theme. Another one there. Do not have that one. That's a pretty color design. My favorite section, the Suzukis. And when he builds his new building, he'll get on the kick. His obvious first thing was to go through all the Hondas and have all of them. And he's done it. But his next thing will be to stretch out. And I believe also Mike Palmgren will do the same thing as me, because nobody will ever appreciate them as much as being in this this museum that Binky has. So I think Mike's going to send some of his Suzuki lineup. I'll send some of mine as well. Have no problem having them here where everybody can see them, because they will definitely be in the best hands ever being here. And just in the last month since we've been here, he has rearranged a lot, because there was a Bronco sitting in this section, if you guys remember. And there's some Kawasaki history. See, Chris, if you see an area where he's got a Suzuki thing like that, let me know with all the pictures. I don't know if he does or not. And last time we did not bring you guys as much content on this as we should have, but the one and the only Husqvarna prototype, and this actually runs. Yay! We'll pick you up in a second. This actually runs, and there is a quick little clip video that I'll get somebody to send me of him running and riding this out in the cornfield. But that thing's a pretty wild, a very wild creation, actually. Yeah.
I like that one.
What's your shirt say?
Mr. Binky.
Mm-hmm. Can you carry him while I finish? Carry her while I finish this video? You can walk. Come on, you can walk with me while I finish the video. Be a good girl. So the 250Rs, I told him he has one too many of these 89s, because that is the one that currently I do not have in good condition. Yes.
There's some police three-wheelers over there.
That's what we're getting.
What?
Yeah. I told you that. Yeah. I showed you pictures. You didn't pay any attention. So, spoiler, obviously, the police KLTs is not what we're here to pick up. We're here to get some parts for them. They're actually on their way from Arizona. But these bikes are very original 250Rs. Check out the tires. Some newer than others. This one here, a little dry rot, but look, still super duper condition. This one even better. Still has the red paint marks. And the fender's yellow, so here's a good comparison. Sitting outdoors, sitting indoors. But they are original, and these have been polished, because you can see where it's a little darker right here. And I think, and we'll do an experiment, especially with this police stuff, because it's white. I think you could cut this, take the top surface off, and make it look more like this. But we'll do a little experiment playing with it. And a lot of people would sneeze at that, but when you have this collection, there's nothing to sneeze at. That's a beautiful bike. It's just sitting next to this one, you can see the color difference a little bit. Nobody would kick that out of their collection. Phenomenal freaking bike. But I've showed you guys before, That right there is the part that can't be faked, ever. The embossment on the fenders means factory original. The aftermarket stuff would be smooth right here. And you don't see very much of any non-original plastics in this building. And most of these bikes are actually brand new out the crate. He got on a kick of these along the way. So most of the Suzukis and these Hondas through here are fresh out of the crate. Never had fuel in them. And obviously some of you guys that are more perfectionist on these ATVs and things, I'll let you just enjoy without the talking in the background as much as possible. But here is where you come to take a look at what you do have and what you don't have, and compare apples and oranges. Because he's got some stuff on here that you would actually not even realize. Like, I did not realize this black with red existed until coming here, and then found one right after and just assumed that it was black with some graphics. I had no idea it was a factory combination. So not as clean as this one, but we do have this, the blue, the black and gold, and the yellow. Have this exact Tri-Z that we're getting ready to start restoring. You guys might have seen it in the background. The decals came in the other day. We got to get the tires right. And I know, it's cool, huh? What are those? There you go. Also coming here allows you to see what the tires are supposed to be like on a lot of these bikes, so you know. Now, Serwa Tires makes some replica stuff for some, but it also allows me to go back and screenshot and zoom in, looking at what the factory original tires are. So we have the red, but we do need the blue, and we do need the blue and white. Yeah, you can still find those online sometimes. But again, sometimes I use this as my little study guide to learn. I hate bugging him. Every time it seems like almost every afternoon we end up texting and talking and showing him some stuff that I found. And there is some cool stuff that I've got that, again, will come to his collection when space permits. And it's the off-brand stuff, which he has a few of, like the Husqvarna. But some of the ones you guys have seen us add recently are really pretty unique. And it's not that he doesn't like that stuff, it's just the space. There is none. There's no extra space for him currently. I also have one of the 250s that I'd love for him to have in the collection. That was the Shriner's bike. He does not have one like that. He has similar, but not one exactly. But here's a 200 next to a 250 for a little size comparison. They're very original with the Goodyear tires. So I had to question that on mine to find out. Dunlop's some years, Goodyear's the others. And we're gonna definitely do some quick walk around on this, because this is what we have to duplicate, the identical bike times 2. And most of this stuff has had some fresh plate. No, actually that looks original. A little bit of rust in the crevices, so I think that's all original. So we definitely need some close-ups on this one to make sure we get it exactly right. And he does have a Pro Hauler. Check that out. We'll be picking one of those up hopefully this week and redoing it. So we'll have the Pro Hauler and the Terra Pro. Pretty freaking neat. Duckster. Mike, if you're watching this, I need my Duckster. Gotta have those two sitting side by side. We've got the Duckster, as y'all have seen, got 2 of them, but they're not this condition. I'm gonna definitely need that condition next to that condition. And the Banshees. I know there's tons of channels specific to the Banshees, but I think he has every year currently. Every style, every model. And also going to be duplicating this racking for those in our collection, but I'm going to do it a little differently. My plan is to turn them at a 45 this way and 45 this way so that you can see the bikes a little bit more. It's great for this rack level. That level's not terrible, but by the time they get there, you really can't see and enjoy them. So I feel like if we turn them at a 45 and 45 them this way, you'll be able to see the bikes a lot more.
Dad,
Yeah,
can we go that way?
we can go that way. Let's go.
And the man will get mixed up.
The Blasters. Warriors. They're great bikes too. Sure wish I'd saved a few of those over the years. The 4Motos. And he does need a red tri-zinger, and I know we do have a really nice one that could go right here because he's got 2 blues. Maybe we'll swap I don't need a blue, but maybe we'll swap a blue for a red. So he's got all those. Not sure why he doesn't have one. That is a nice, extremely nice zinger right there though. You guys, give you one more little walk through. We're gonna load up the racks and we're gonna call it a day. If Mr. Binky is not too busy, we might try to catch a little quick interview with him, but if not, we'll do it next time. I hate interrupting him when he's got his open house going on. When we get home, we got to figure out which of the years of the Christmas special. You see the difference?
Yeah. Yeah, that one has white, that one doesn't.
Yeah, so we have 2
I can't see. It's like somewhere up on the old lake in here.
right there
Oh, 1983
and 84.
84.
So those are the 2 years. We just got to figure out if our stickers are right and which ones we have. I think we have 83s.
Yeah.
In the 125 line. So many of these are just skipped over because they're not fun for everybody. That's a unique front tire there. All right, and then right here we've got the 4 tracks that we need to redo. So a little bit of filming of that. But the 200Ss, the 185s, we went through this line pretty good last time. And then your 250Rs. 350Xs. All right, you guys comment if you want to see something different for next time. Again, I don't know when we'll get back up here to grab some more stuff, but when we do, if you guys have got any requests, we'll surely do it. Thanks a bunch. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, and try to bring you guys some stuff like this because I know everybody can't travel and come here or catch his actual events. But the kids definitely love it, even though I know they don't quite understand it. Trying to get them into the old school stuff and appreciate it a little bit more than just video games. They're just trees. What did you think they were? What? Palm trees? No, they're just regular trees. What other kid would think there's palm trees on the back of this?
I will fix them, okay?
You gonna fix them?
Yeah. But when they fall off them,
I think they're strapped on pretty good.
And I'll put them up.
Yep. It's a pretty rare one right there. Husqvarna, I guess is how you say it. This is the overflow area. God forbid if he ever gets on the dirt bike kick. Tiger Cat, pretty fitting because Tiger Cat is the logging that they're into and the machinery that they use. Forest Pro.
I did it in the brakes.
And if you ever go to a museum, always ask permission. Mr. Binky said over there talking. Said it wasn't a problem to sit on this one and get some pictures, and the kids have loved it. There's also a ride over there we'll go show you guys in a second. Is this your favorite reason for coming? Yeah. Actually, a little gift shop here. Some of this is overlapping. I know you guys see it each and every time, but I can't get enough of it. And this is pretty unique. So there's the power wheels that we have a couple of sitting next to an actual 50. Same daggone size. We do have to find a couple of these. Definitely on the kick of the old power wheel stuff. So if you guys see any of it that's close to us or can be shipped, these are going to be so easy to display on my walls, obviously. And the Manco. Ran across one of those the other day. Cool history with those two. Can't wait to start getting some of this stuff organized that we have to show you guys all the differences in styles. It's pretty darn amazing, actually. Thanks, Binky, for opening up your home and your building here to us to look around, and everybody to come and go. If you haven't ever checked it out and you're in Virginia, on the dates, it's Binky's Forever ATC. Facebook page, I'm sure there's an Instagram page. Definitely check it out. If you can make it to any of the open house dates, it is worth the travel. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.